जेहि घर में लक्ष्मी पूजही, कथा पढ़े मन लाए, निश्चय नर हर्षित रहे, जग में दर्शन पाए। आ, 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 धन जग जननी भवानी हो रामा, अचल बरदानी। धन जग जननी भवानी। जगमग जगमग ज्योति विराजे, जगमग जगमग ज्योति विराजे, तेज प्रताप निधानी हो रामा, अचल बरदानी। जग जननी भवानी। जग जननी भवानी हो रामा, अचल बरदानी। जग जननी भवानी। जगमग जगमग ज्योति विराजे, सुख करनी दुख संकट हरनी, सुख करनी दुख संकट हरनी, करनी सकल कल्याणी हो रामा, अचल बरदानी। जग जननी भवानी। महिमायगम है अपारे तुम्हारी, महिमायगम है अपारे तुम्हारी, सारद नहीं जानी हो रामा, अचल बरदानी। जग जननी भवानी, जग जननी भवानी हो रामा, अचल बरदानी। जग जननी भवानी, जग जननी भवानी हो रामा, अचल बरदानी। जग जननी भवानी। How many of you have unfulfilled wishes and desires? You have some wishes and desires that have not come to pass. If I ask you this minute to tell me one of them, can you tell me them just like that? Or you'd have to think? You can tell me. Anybody can tell me like that? Or you have to think which one you want to. Am I right? See, when you want to have a dream fulfilled, first you must know which one of the dreams, that is several dreams, you would like to have fulfilled first. It means then that you have to sit down and contemplate and get inside and be silent and go deep into your core, into your soul, into your own ocean. And from there, you must decide which one of your desires you want. It's not just say, okay, I want to have this. It doesn't happen like that. You have to get inside of you, into that place that manufactures, into your own engine room, where you can do what you have to do to make the universe give you what you want. So after you have decided what you want, then you ask. Then you ask. But a lot of us ask and we're not sure which one we want. And we ask today, and by this evening it is something else, and tomorrow it's another one. So it means we are not persistent. So if you're not persistent with the one that you want, there is no room for perseverance, because you're not sure what you want. And then when you ask, you don't ask half-heartedly, I wonder if he would give me. If that's how you are, your entire life will go wandering and then wandering, because which one of the desire you want fulfilled? There is no faith. And when you develop those two, then you receive it. I'm going to take a Doha, 2 Chaupai, and 1 Surta from Ramcharitmanas, showing us exactly the formula how we must have our dreams fulfilled. Dani Shiro Mani Kripanidhi Nath kahau satba Chahu tumhi samanya sita Prabhu san kavan
Ramchandra ji ki jai sharanam Upapati Mahadev ki jai Hanuman ki jai Krishna Chandra ki jai Jagannath ki jai Sat Sangat ki jai Ramlala ki jai Ramchandra ji ki jai sharanam.
And this Doha speaks about a couple. A couple who was very pious, who did all the right things. A couple who had children. So it was not in the case like Debbie. This couple had children. But they wanted a special child. And they sat down in contemplation and decided what kind of child they wanted. It took them some time. As a matter of fact, many times when people come to see me, and their world is collapsing and nothing is going right and brown paper cutting them, I love to deal with people like that. Because I light the fire that they have inside of them and show them how to start living and dreaming and how to achieve your goals. And if I bring one person every Sunday, 1 year would not be enough to listen to the testimonies of people whose world was collapsing, who gave up in life, who did not know what to do, who even contemplated suicide, how it happens. And that's why this couple went inside and decided what kind of child they wanted. Like I say, it was not a childless couple, but they wanted a child, a special child. And then, after they decided what they wanted, then the husband said, Hey Prabhu, O Lord, O all merciful, सत्य भाव से यहाँ वर चाहता हूँ कि आपका सामान पुत्र हो. I want a son that has godlike qualities. I want a son must be divine. I want a son that the world must look up to. He must be proud. That child who must not have ego. That child who will reach out to help people around the world. And this, like this, he is asking. And God is saying, you are asking for something, a child like me. It have no child like me. It have no child like me. I am only one. It's not like, okay, I am the Hindu God, I will get another God from another religion, or like that. It have none like me. It's only me, Ekam Sat. So if that's the case, then it would, in your mind, it could become impossible. But they had faith because they know what they wanted, and they asking. After they knew what they wanted, they asked, I want a God. Oh God, I want a son like you. Then the wife needed to talk. The night, because both of them together. If you want a child, you must do it together with you and your husband. So not wife talking about something, husband talking. You must collectively sit together to seek the blessings of God. You must compare your notes, so to speak, when you're asking for this child. Because if husband wants a tall child and wife wants a short child, one wants a fair child, it can't happen like that, except you're getting twins. But you will have to sit together, talk about it, discuss together, and then you contemplate together the child that you want. The wife is asking. Sri Ram Jaya Ram, Sri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram,
O Shri Ram Jai Ram, Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, O Jaya Jaya Rama, O Shri Ram Jai Ram, Rama.
Pahivi kar jori devi mangu bar joru chitore.
O Shri Ram Jai Ram, Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, O Jai Jai Rama, O Shri Ram Jai Ram, Rama.
Governat chaturane pamanga so kripalu mohi ati priya laga. O Sri Ram Jai Ram Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, O Jai Jai Rama, O Shri Ram Jai Ram, Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, O Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Rama.
How many of you would have made derogatory statements about your spouse? Oh, he's stupid, or she's stupid, or she this, she dotish, huh? Familiar, right? When you're in a project to get a divine child, you must have teamwork. You must have teamwork. And you must be in union with each other. You must be on the same page with each other. And when the husband asks that I want a divine child, the wife is saying, hey Prabhu, whatever my wise husband, her choice words, whatever my wise husband has asked, hey Prabhu, let that be. So she is going along with the same plan. So they stick to one plan. It was the same plan. And she also is believing, even though the husband is saying, when he catch himself, because God, there's no other son like me, there's nobody like me, he started to doubt. And then he realized, immediately catch himself, if the Lord said so, it is so. So his wavelength, when he made the request and he realized the magnitude of that request, then he came back to his full posture, and he came back to his full faith and his full belief that if the Lord is going to grant me that, nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. So he asked, even though he realized the magnitude of the request he has made, he was confident like every normal human being sometimes, can I win the 6 million lotto? And then you start to waver. You start to waver. But you have to remain firm. Not even the lotto is impossible. Not even that is impossible. As we shall listen, D. Sri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Sri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama
Shri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama
Suni mridu guraru chiravar vachana kripa sindhu bole mridu vachana
Shri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama
जो कछु रुचि तुम्हारे मन माही मैं सो दीन सब संशय
Shri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama
Shri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Rama
Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama
And to reassure the wife, God is saying, after listening to those priceless, beautiful, wifely words coming from Shatarupa, the Lord said, जो कुछ तुम्हारे मन में इच्छा है, whatever desires you have in your mind, even though you did not speak them, because you went along with the words of your husband, the requests that your husband made, you did not want to change anything. You wanted to keep it like that. But apart from that, you would also have had hidden wishes and desires. And the Lord is saying, have no doubts whatsoever. Inme maine sab diya. I will grant them all. O Devi, O Mother, inme sandeh nahi. Do not allow doubt to come into your mind when you pray for something, when you make a request for something, because doubts is what creates failure. Do not allow that to happen. As we prepare to receive the gift of Bhagwan Shri Ram, I would sing one bhajan. Because we have our special drummer today, Pandit Kenny Ramgobin, who got Janae right here in this mandir, I am feeling in a classical mood. जहाँ देखता हो राम उधर तू ही तू कि हर्षे में जलवा तेरा हूँ बहू जहाँ देखता हो राम उधर तू ही तू मैं सुनाता हूँ हर वक्त तेरी कहानी मैं सुनाता हूँ हर वक्त तेरी कहानी, मैं सुनाता हूँ हर वक्त तेरी कहानी, जिकरते रहे हो, जिकरते रहे हो, रहा खूब तू है, जहाँ देखता हो राम उधर तू ही तू। चमक में चाह कर यहाँ गाती है कुमारी, चमक में चाह कर यहाँ गाती है कुमारी, चमक में चाह कर यहाँ गाती है कुमारी, तू ही तू ही तू ही तू, तू ही तू ही तू ही तू, तू ही एक तू है, जहाँ देखता हो राम घर तू ही तू। हर के गुल पे बुलबुल यहाँ कहाँ चाहे खालिक, हर के गुल पे बुलबुल यहाँ कहाँ चाहे खालिक, हर के गुल पे बुलबुल यहाँ कहाँ चाहे खालिक, मेरे जिंदगी में, मेरे जिंदगी में सहारा है तू है, जहाँ देखता हो राम उधर तू ही तू, इधर शे में जलवा तेरा हूँ बहू है, जहाँ देखता हो राम, जहाँ देखता हो राम उधर तू ही तू। And like that, this couple who requested from the Lord, he had so much faith and confidence in the Lord that everywhere he looked, all that existed was God. We have, as they receive, we listen, Surtha.
Chan.
Chan.
भय प्रगट कृपाला दीन दयाला कौशल्या हितकारी, कौशल्या हितकारी, हर्षित महतारी मुनि मनहारी, अद्भुत रूप निहारी, अद्भुत रूप निहारी, लोचन अभिरामा तनु घनश्या, लोचन अभिरामा तनु घनश्यामा, निज आयुध भुजि चारी, निज आयुध भुजि चारी, भूषण पनिमाला नयन विशाला, शोभा सिंधु करारी, शोभा सिंधु करारी, वै प्रगट कृपाला दीन दयाला कौशल्या हितकारी, कौशल्या हितकारी, वै प्रगट कृपाला दीन दयाला कौशल्या हितकारी, कौशल्या हितकारी, हर्षित महतारी मुनि मनहारी, हर्षित महतारी मुनि मनहारी, अद्भुत रूप निहारी, अद्भुत रूप निहारी, लोचन अभिरामा तनु घनश्यामा, निज आयुध भुज चारी, निज आयुध भुज चारी, भूषण भूषण बनमाला नयन ओ भूषण बनमाला नयन विशाल शोभा सिंधु करारी शोभा सिंधु करारी
जगत कृपाला दीन दयाला कौशल्या हितकारी कौशल्या हितकारी
कौशल्या हितकारी कौशल्या हितकारी.
And she received. Today we had a baby visit in our mandir for the first time. Mother, Rima, my goddaughter. And sometimes in the past 7, 8 years, she would have probably insisted, God, you to come as my child. She probably almost gave up her life having her own baby. And one day she talked to me, I said, no, Reem's wrong, your own one. Because she's attached to her brother, 2 children. I said, no, your own one. She came today, Lord Shiva bless her baby. What happens is that, Lord, I want this. Debbie waited for many years, Rima waited for many years, like that. Many people wait. But a lot of us, when we want something, Lord, put down what you're doing and give me it. I want it now. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. This lady, this divine couple who performed tapasya, we started tapasya with the doha. It was a mood. And then the request and the reassurances that happened with the chaupai. And the pleasure of receiving in the final chand, the mood, gives you the mood that they receive. And like that, the Lord tells them, I will give you that baby that you request. That divine baby that you request, I will give it to you. But I want you, because of the tapasya you performed, because of all the penance you would have done, I want you to enjoy life, heavenly life. After you have enjoyed yourself with heavenly experiences, then I would come as your child and here, or close in surta, they received it. So first, I want to let you know, when you want to have something fulfilled, you must make sure you are certain and confident this is what you want. I have a goddaughter, very intelligent goddaughter. She called me one day and she was frustrated and she wanted a job. She wanted a special job. I said, Rish, you wouldn't like this job. She said, Guruji, I want that job. I said, Rish, you wouldn't like it. Guruji, I want the job. I said, okay, come. Her father brought her. I gave her the mantras. I said, do it. In less than a week, they called her for the job. She got a job, nice pay. 3 months after that, she called me while on the job. Guruji, you was telling me the truth. I don't want this job anymore. I want to leave this job. So sometimes when you want things that is not really for you, you have to learn to listen. How many of us are working in jobs that we don't feel to go to work on a Monday morning? We love the pay, but the work we don't like because it's frustrating sometimes. And that's why each of us have a calling that God would put us in a place where we'd love to do what we do. When you love your job, you don't have to work anymore. And like that, this divine couple waited some time and then God gave them a divine child and that child was called Rama. At this